Hey guys, Mr. Marcus here, and as you can see, we're back with the Tottenham Hotspur Master League. All of you seem to be enjoying it quite a lot, which is alright. Only 3 episodes which are up. I had some issue over the last week with my computer, and of course I went to Tea in the Park as well, a music festival in Scotland. So of course I missed some, basically with the computer issues as well. Didn't really have time to, I had time to play the game, I just didn't have time to actually render or upload the videos as well as do any of the commentary. So anyway, in today's episode we have 2 games for you. I think they're both in the Premier League. I meant them both in the Premier League. They might not be. I'm not really 100% sure. The first game is against West Bromwich Albion, and as in the last few episodes, or the first few episodes of this season, Karim Benzema hasn't scored a goal for me yet. Christian Eriksen, Gaston Ramirez, Koke, Stefan El Shaarawy, they're all doing really well, but Karim Benzema, he's just assisting goals, he's not really scoring them. But again, that's good because it means that he's getting into the game and eventually will come to a point where he just will go on and score loads of goals for me, which is a lot better than, well, you know, not scoring goals. So this game kicked off as you'd expect. Of course, Holberg playing in midfield, a lot of players playing normal as you'd expect. Eventually, Benzema gets on the ball here in the 19th minute of the match here, tries to play through Andros Townsend. Townsend does get a strike away, but unfortunately goes just wide of the post. In the 32nd minute, Benzema on the ball here, runs past Andrew Wisdom, who's playing right centre back for some reason for West Brom. Eriksen comes in, gets a strike away, and the keeper makes a really good save. I think it's Boaz Myhill in goal, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, in the 38th minute of the match here, Benzema again gets a really nice strike away again, doing pretty good like work-up, build-up play. I'm just couldn't get past their goalkeeper, as you see there, 6 shots, 3 on target, basically destroying them, but just couldn't get anywhere. But in the 46th minute of the match, after they passed it about for a bit, like, it's quite weird that they passed it about for ages, but eventually Townsend steals it off Wisdom, I think, and he just runs on forward, just plays a nice, really easy ball, nice little finesse finish into the bottom corner to give us a 1-0 lead, and basically cement what we should have had in the first half. As you see here, Benzema got taken off for Lamela, and Radosavljevic came on for Townsend. In the 66th minute of the match here, Son on the ball down the right hand side, runs past Wisdom, tries to get across and goes out for a corner kick, and from the resulting corner kick, Eriksen hits it in, and of all people to turn up, Son heads it down to Radosavljevic, and Radosavljevic pops it in the back of the net for his first goal, and basically his first touch in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt, which was quite interesting. But then again, I'm not really that interested, to be honest. But again, making us get a 2-0 lead, which is alright for us, basically. And then in the 90th minute of the match here, Luke Shaw goes on a crazy run, gets a strike away. Unfortunately for him, it hits the post instead of basically going in, and he doesn't get his goal, which is a bit unfair because he was quite good in this game. To be fair, Luke Shaw is probably one of the better left backs in this game in particular. I really enjoy him making his runs forward. It does actually make it a lot better as well, so that's good as well. I just noticed that I have a full back line of English players, which is quite impressive. Not counting Hugo Lloris, but like my right back's English, John Terry and Eric Dyer are English, and Luke Shaw of course is English as well. So back 4 English, pretty decent. But Son got man of the match for some reason. We ended up winning the game 2-0 against West Brom. Arsenal drew with Manchester City, so we're still second in the league, just behind Southampton on the same points, but second in on goal difference, which isn't that bad. And into the second and final match of this episode, it is away to West Ham. Now, I'm starting to feel like a little bit of pressure in this game. It's really weird. Of course, I've not been beaten yet in, 5 games. So it's come to the point where the game is sort of trying to get me to get beaten. It's really weird, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's a really weird thing. But anyway, in this game, we had to play a couple players out of position. Some players, Paulinho and Radosavljevic actually got off game. And we ended up playing Cal not at right back because Wilson just did not want to play at all, which is quite bad for us because Wilson, of course, is one of our better players. And of course, you know, without one of our better players, we're going to end up losing games like this. But again, away to West Ham, bowling ground, it's as you expect. But their team wasn't really anything special. It's not really changed in the, this is the 4th season of Master League. So it's not really changed much since the first season, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, when I went to Tottenham, their team had hardly changed at all. I mean, I brought in the majority of these players. But Andy Carroll up front for West Ham, he was an absolute... He was an absolute belter up front. Okay, he was really good, but he was also very terrible. He just could not get shots away for West Ham. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for them. Like, he really just he bullied the hell out of John Terry and whatnot, but he just could not get do anything with the ball when he actually got it. But in the 3rd minute of the match, Karim Benzema on the ball, runs past James Tompkins, gets a strike away, and he pops in the back of the net to score his first goal for the club in technically a London derby. So Pretty good for Benzema scoring his first goal. Pretty nice goal as well. Nice little finesse shot from outside the box as well. Can't really complain about those. And it was a pretty decent goal as well. Nice little thing to get him off onto his first goal for the club as well. So in the 22nd minute of the match, Benzema on the ball, waits for someone to make a run. Eventually, Paulinho does make that run. He gets a strike away, and Paulinho pops in the back of the net, get his first goal of the season. And again, another Benzema assist. So Benzema must have assisted about 15 goals already, and he's only played about 5 or 6 games, which is just crazy for him. But again, Benzema's one of those players which is just, well, maybe not 15 goals, and I'm using hyperbole or exaggeration, but basically he's been ridiculously good. And again, in the 86th minute of the match, El Shaarawy gets a strike away, just unfortunately just hits it wide again from a Benzema pass. And in the last minutes of the match here, Gaston Ramirez and Benzema play a really nice 1-2. Eventually Benzema gets a strike away, and he pops in the back of the net to score his second goal to make it 3-0 to us, and it's basically more or less secure a really nice away win for us against West Ham. Again, not a difficult opposition, but sometimes they pose some difficulties in these games. But to be fair, I mean, look at that, those stats, it sort of shows that the game was quite even, but Benzema was basically the difference. As you see from that, match day 6, we won 3-0, Hull also won, Everton beat Swansea 2-0, Aston Villa drew with Norwich, and the final table for this episode will be 18-18, Southampton are top, and Tottenham are second. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.